That's probably one of the most defined rainbows I've ever seen in person, at least. You can see, probably mostly because of how the clouds are. It's very clear. Almost looks like an amphitheater or something. The way that it's shaped right that way.
Please subscribe show. YouTube Cole Spivey. Yeah, man.
Well, it seems like some of the clouds are actually covering some of it right now. It's going underneath the cloud right now. That's pretty crazy. See it fading right there. There. It's a nice little place here. Thanks, I'll be right there. I appreciate it. I can't use a restroom, man. This is funny though. The mustache is the art of the man known as the handlebar, the petite handlebar, the Zorro, the walrus, the English. This looks like the Kopatak, and this is the Fu Manchu. Fu Manchu. It's the Fu Manchu. I don't know. Pretty cool restroom, man. And as quick as it arrived, it left. So I'm glad I looked up. If I wouldn't have looked up, I wouldn't have seen that beautiful rainbow. Thank you, Cafe Cecilia. Or, I'm sorry, Cafe Cecilia. That's the right way to say it. And then the rainbow comes back again just as it left. So, not fully though, but it still comes and goes because of how the water and the clouds are and things like that. You can see the thick base of it right here. Also, depending on where you are, it has to do with angles and a lot of stuff. In a way, we're kind of going under the rainbow here. Which as you get closer, it starts to change and at times will vanish. But that's what it looks like. We're headed under the rainbow. Pretty cool. And that's the sun after the storm. There's still part of the rainbow there. You can't see it all the way through here, but you can see some of it. And there it is over the houses right there. Also noticing the rainbow. Sorry about that. They're looking outside at it right now. You can see them right there. And yeah, it does attract a lot of attention. It's amazing. Yeah, it looks like there's more of the rainbow here. So people are actually coming out of their houses to look at it. I don't know if it made the news. It made my YouTube page, but I'm sure it probably will. All right, we're gonna go pick up some Indian food at Minerva. Trees are really nice right here. Cameron. There's that name again, right off Whitechapel Boulevard. It's a really nice church. It's actually a chapel, White's Chapel. So I'm gonna time lapse these clouds to see the direction. And it looks like the rain came back. So depending on if I have to turn it off again, we'll have to see. Still have my umbrella down here. Off to this one a few times. Well, the water sprinkler is actually on. Can't really tell, but it's kind of funny. Oh, it's good to get plenty of water. Cool neighborhood artwork that they post. Back to Thai Monkey to pick up some of that Thai food. Thai monkey, that funky monkey. Thai monkey funky, that funky monkey. Thai monkey. There it goes. Thai monkey. You know how it goes. Thai monkey, that funky monkey. Thai monkey funky, that funky monkey. Thai monkey! Never noticed it had a green sign. It's interesting. I decided to put on some like relaxing modern classical music, and Steve Gibbs came in by. I've never really heard of it. It's called Patterns. It's pretty cool. This is another song. My friend actually directed this movie, Drake. It's from a movie called Like Crazy, and the score on that's actually pretty good. I don't know how he got the music on it, but I know he's once a DJ too. I worked with him more in the theater because his mother owned a theater in Santa Ana. We worked together, Drake Dormus. But that's one of the songs that pulled up on SoundCloud for modern classical. And I'm listening to it right now. Let's say maybe the musician's named Dustin O'Halloran. Well, this time Monkey's going to Rome. Made it back to Joe's Pizza. It's actually Joe's Pizza, Pasta, and Subs, and supposedly someone's grandma, one of the owners, it was she dated Jerry Lewis. Well, it's a big order, mostly spaghetti, fettuccine, and some kids' meals and things like that. I was telling him about the tornado warning. He said, "We'll drive safe." Here it comes right there. Mostly just engines on that one. All right, I'm in Ponder now, and the spaghetti's actually going to a place called Crum, Texas. So they said that this spaghetti from Joe's Pasta Subs. All right, they said this spaghetti from Joe's Pizza, Pasta, and Subs is supposed to be dropped off behind some house, like in a trailer. So we'll find out. All right, this is way off on George Owens Road, right off West 380. Road got a little bit better right here, though. This road is Jackson Road, which I think I've actually been down before. We're pretty much in Crum. And we found them. Okay, so the camper's right there behind the house. And now we are going to head back, probably the North Lake area, in the middle of nowhere. All right, we're heading back to Buc-ee's. We'll be there in about 23 minutes. So about 20 miles from North Lake in Crum. Just drop that one off, and probably gonna call it a night. We won't be to Buc-ee's until about, I don't know, 10 o'clock. And rough. Alright. I made it right back to I-35. And not too far from Crum. We're headed back to North Lake and then eventually back to Fort Worth. That was a long drop for some spaghetti. It was a lot of spaghetti though. It was like spaghetti and chicken fettuccine, a couple of kids spaghettis. It was a pretty big drop. This pretty much dropped me all the way, or it pretty much brought me all the way to North Texas. There's the North Texas flag right there. So Crum is not too far from North Texas. That way's Dallas, and this way's Fort Worth. And that's pretty much UNT. You're gonna see the Mean Green sign right here. And the new stadium, which we're gonna call it apogee, which means the climatic point. I usually have to look that one up a few times. The stadium, and there's the Mean Green sign. So we're already out, all the way out into Denton by UNT. Ideally, I wasn't going to work tonight. I was going to stay in because it was going to rain. I knew it was going to rain, and I felt like I needed more rest because my back's been hurting. But I got out and I went to work anyway today, and I guess maybe it paid off because I got to see that really cool rainbow and do some pretty weird deliveries, I guess, out in the middle of Crum. Crum is pretty far, and haven't had a whole lot to eat today, just a little piece of bread wrapped up with some turkey, and that was about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and call a night, head back. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go to Fuel City and fuel up and head home. Probably get some of those spicy nuts and another thing, a cucumber iced tea, the Arizona iced tea with cucumber. It's hard to find anyway. And I'm trying to think what I have in the refrigerator. I'm trying to think if I have leftovers. I'm trying to remember. You know what's interesting now is like a lot of refrigerators, they have like an app and they have cameras in the refrigerator, and you can like look inside your refrigerator from a remote place. Can you imagine the convenience of that? I'm going 60, buddy. Here, I'm just getting this lane. I guess you can go 70 here, I don't know. But can you imagine that? It's just amazing. You can look on an app on your phone and see what's inside your refrigerator. So you can think, I wonder if I should pick something up. But I'm using the old memory. I think I do have something. I know I have some frozen hamburgers in the freezer. But anyway, we'll find out when we get there. And I'm not gonna say vlog over yet because we're not in yet, but I'll be setting this one up tonight, probably in 2 parts. Rather than a 40-minute vlog, it'll be 2 20 minutes or something like that, like I did today. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you in a minute. This was actually a cool song too. Sante de Soul, Les Foods. Cool one. I like the fog or the haze. there is the Speedway. And way yonders is Buc-ee's. We'll be passing Buc-ee's. We won't be stopping at Buc-ee's. I haven't stopped at Buc-ee's in a while. Ever since I've had Sip and Save at Circle K or the 3 for $3 at 7-Eleven. But their gas is relatively cheap, though. That's one reason you can stop at Buc-ee's, is for the cheap gas. And there goes the Speedway this way. Car wants me to take a break. We're gonna go all the way to Fort Worth. We're gonna go to Fuel City instead. We should be there sooner or later, probably, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. And beyond those misty clouds is Fort Worth on the horizon. It's an interesting brake light setup for this truck right here. Never seen that before. Goes all the way around the tanker. It's pretty weird. It's a Love's one. It has Love connection app on it. It's pretty cool. Where did it land? You said it landed?
It went over quickly.
Okay. Yeah, I was talking to her about the possible tornado. We don't know if one was confirmed to land or not, but we'll find out, but definitely tomorrow. Well, 369, not too bad. Well, I got one of my favorites, a cucumber green tea with citrus. It's hard to find. I can't find this anywhere but Fuel City. It's the only place I've been able to find it. And then, of course, these are 2 for $1, which are heat. And as we do our exits, we want to thank Fuel City and the Car Wash Tacos, Little Express Pizza, Fuel City Burgers, and the original fried shop, for providing the lowest gas in town, $3.69. And we're still asking their Fuel City cow, hey, why don't you move? Let me tell you, I'm hungry. I haven't had really anything all day. So I have this little snack here. Little heat planter nuts here. And some cucumber iced tea here. Very, very good. It doesn't have the cucumber taste. I don't like it as much. It was very good. Y'all, we'll see y'all in a minute. I didn't notice how many docks they actually have on Lake Worth. You don't really notice it until you come out here at night and look off this bridge going off of 820. There's a lot of them.